Okay, so I basically started making these videos when I have some kinds of like announcements to make. And, I was thinking maybe someday when something big happens, like when I get married or something, I'm gonna do like a documentary or like a full-length feature film or something like that. That would be fun. Anyways, I got accepted into the EIT Jumpstarter, which is the pre-accelerator program of the European Institute of Innovation and Technology. So I'm going to be participating in this program alongside teams from over 22 countries, and I have been placed in this so-called New European Bauhaus cohort. And I'm gonna tell you more about it because it's actually pretty cool. First of all, the European Institute of Innovation and Technology is basically an independent body of the European Union. It's supposed to be like a bridge between entrepreneurship, business, research, and education. It has these knowledge and innovation communities which operate on a local level, and there are several sectors which this EIT supports. These, maybe you've heard of them, they're like very famous, you can see them on social media, like the EIT Raw Materials, the EIT Food, the EIT Water, etc. So this New European Bauhaus is an initiative by the European Union. It's actually the practical implementation of the European Green Deal in urban spaces, urban spaces that we inhabit, that we live in. It has three main pillars of action, and they are sustainability, inclusivity, and aesthetics. And I'm gonna give you a practical example of what this European policy would actually look like in real life. So imagine if you have to build the perfect building that would comply with all the philosophy of the European Union. What would it look like? What would it have to be like? So first of all, it has to be as sustainable as possible, meaning it has to use the most eco-friendly materials as possible to make the least carbon footprint as possible. Second of all, it has to be as inclusive as possible. It has to be as open and as useful to the general public as possible. The third is aesthetics. It has to be beautiful. Functionality is not the main idea of a building. It also has to inspire people, to have creative value. And basically this sums up the philosophy and the policy of the New European Bauhaus. And it would be a pleasure to work alongside other people from Europe. And, I'm gonna give it my best. So I cannot wait for this program to start. I'm gonna make more videos like this one to just, share my experience and share what's on my mind, I guess. And yeah, see you. Have a good one.